of Ukraine.
It was rock star stuff. They acclaimed the president dressed in khaki. Fresh from the war zone to the well of the House chamber with an assessment from the front line.
Ukraine is alive and kicking.
He might not have spotted the Republicans who sat when everyone else stood, but he did address concerns over US aid to Ukraine.
Thank you.
It wasn't charity, he said, but an investment for his country and for theirs. He spoke of a turning point in 2023.
Next year will be a turning point. I know it. The point when Ukrainian courage and American resolve of our common freedom.
Earlier in the day at the White House, there had been a comforting hand from the president and a handout.
You are the man of the year.
To the Ukrainian he hailed as US Man of the Year, the US president pledged a Patriot missile defense system.
We're going to continue to strengthen Ukraine's ability to defend itself, particularly air defense, and that's why we're going to be providing Ukraine with Patriot missile battery.
Zelensky's first foreign trip since conflict began took place amidst the tightest security. It began in darkness at the Polish border and continued in a US military plane under escort by NATO jets. The reassurance he received here of continued support will matter to President Zelensky. What will matter more is the pledge of military hardware he takes home, specifically Patriot missiles, a defensive shield as Russia targets his country's infrastructure from the air. Zelensky isn't the first wartime leader in wartime to address a joint session of Congress. Winston Churchill came before him in 1941 during the Second World War. There was no handover of a battlefield flag in his day. The choreography might have changed in 81 years, but warnings of tyranny remain the same. James Matthews, Sky News, Washington.